Hello and good morning, Brewsters, fellow nerds. It's Tuesday, and this week has already been a really long week for some reason. I can't believe it's only Tuesday. But here we are, second day of the week, right? Mm. Again, as usual, coffee for me. What are you drinking this morning? I know, DB, it's probably water, right? What about the rest of you? Oh, welcome. Welcome. Thank you for that follow. Welcome to the Nerd Asylum. This is we're going to be playing oh, it's over here on this side. I'm not mirrored. We're going to be playing The Uncertain Last Quiet Day today, but what I generally do before we get started is just hang out. Where did you get that shirt? Oh, this shirt is an Extra Life shirt. I got it for donating when I went to PopCon Indy. From the Indianapolis Guild. So I believe that you can get this shirt when you donate. I think if you go to their locations, different places, they have them to give out for people that donate like $20 or something like that. Yeah, I got it at PopCon. It's an Extra Life shirt, Gamers for Riley. Yeah. I like to wear things that jealous. Well, they will be, I believe, represented at Acadacon, even though that's not our local area for Riley. But since the Nerd Asylum is going to be there, maybe I can get a couple. I'm not going to make any promises, but maybe I can get a couple for the booth. We'll see. Since we have our Extra Life thing there. So yeah, how are you nerds and Brewsters doing today? It's Tuesday. I have a really exciting lineup for this week, but it's just a long week. I think Sunday started a very long week. Sunday was a long day. Monday felt like a long day, and then it's like we had a storm roll through here, and it killed the power about 3 o'clock this morning or something like that. It's been a week, and you're having a day. I'm sorry, but at least we've got this, right? This, we can come together as fellow nerds, fellow Brewsters, and try to make our morning just a little bit better. I don't have any nerd news so much like I usually do. I haven't really seen anything that's going on that I haven't already talked about. I don't think I have anything new today, but there is a lot going on in the Nerd Asylum. We're reworking the website, so all the shows have the new format. I only have 3 shows left to go, I think, and then everything will be switched over to the new format. We are doing a scary story contest in conjunction with is that the right word? In partner or in cooperation with Happy Nightmares, the YouTube channel. We are doing a scary story Halloween writing contest. You can find the information at thenerdasylum.com. There's a little pop-up window that happens if you hover on the homepage, but if you happen to click out of that, you can scroll down under the coming soon. There's a banner across there as well that links to the giveaways page with all the information on how to enter that. There's all kinds of cool prizes because we're going to do a prize package or a merch package from the Nerd Asylum, a merch package from Happy Nightmares, and then a $100 Amazon gift card. So check that stuff out and enter that contest because that's going to be cool. All the scary stories. What else do we got going on? I know, let's see. I don't think we have a show tonight, but I'm recording for a podcast. What else is... Oh, tomorrow is Neverwinter, so you'll want to tune in for the next episode tomorrow night at 9 p.m. for Neverwinter. And then Thursday is Thrilling Thursday. That's a thing that's coming out. It's going to be fun. We're going to have interactive things. We have them here. You can play sound bits and stuff on stream for bits. But what we're going to do for Thrilling Thursday is we're going to change the sound bits to all scary sounds, like jump scares and like sounds from the games and stuff. And you can pay bits to play those sounds, and then whatever bits we generate on Thrilling Thursdays will donate to the Extra Life. So we're going to tie that in. I don't know if we can tie the app in directly into Extra Life, so we'll have to just take the bits and donate them. But that's the plan, so that you can donate to Extra Life via via scaring the crap out of us. When's the deadline for the scary story contest? I don't know, but we can look it up. We're going to look it up so I can answer that question for you, because I don't know what the deadline to turn it in is. It looks like how to submit. Okay. Deadline. You may begin submitting at midnight on August 1st. Submissions close at 11:59 EST on August 22nd. So you have until the 22nd, which gives you another 12 days. Did I do the math right? It's early. 12 days to get that done and submitted. And then there'll be two judging phases. One phase where the director of Happy Nightmares and I will get together and choose the top 5. And then after that, phase 2 judging, where everybody will be able to vote on the top 5 stories. And we have 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th prize packages. So, yeah. It'll be a good contest. I will link that. Can I? Oh, did I fix I think I fixed the thing. So giveaway. Did I fix it? Yes! I fixed it. Link is in the description. Or in the... Speaking of descriptions, I still have to go through all those YouTube videos and add links to the descriptions. But the link for the contest is in the chat. And there you go. I'm excited for that. I'm excited to see these scary stories and see how creative y'all can be. It's I'm into scary stories. Not only are they going to be they'll be narrated on the Happy Nightmares channel. So for those who don't like reading, you can listen to your story be voice acted through, narrated through on that channel, and then vote for your favorite one. Yeah, that's a thing that's happening. What else we got going on? Let me look at the schedule. I don't know. Java with Joe. We have a Hoarding Around podcast episode coming out tomorrow. So that'll be coming out tomorrow. Neverwinter season 2 tomorrow. Then we have Java with Joe, Thriller Thursday. Then we have the Xanathar. Oh, this is the week for Xanathar and Aridin. So those episodes will be coming out Friday and Saturday. So that'll be fun. And then we got Couples Therapy this Saturday. Yeah. So a pretty fun week still. I won't be available Friday. I don't do Java with Joe Friday anyway. Never mind. We don't have a show on Friday. Those are my days off. Aridin on Apple yet. I submitted. Sometimes it takes a little while for Apple to process. I will check up on that. Because we host on Spreaker and they do everything automatically for you when you click the button. So I will check up on that. Aridin. I don't know why it wouldn't be, but like I said, Apple can be a little fidgety sometimes. Everything else is like this click and it's submitted, and then Apple, you got to go through like a verification process. It's really weird. But yeah, I will check up on that. It should be, because it's been submitted for like 2 weeks now, and it shouldn't. The reason we held off on it was because we had to have 3 episodes before Apple would even look at it. So when we had the 3 episodes, I just forgot to submit it to Apple after that. But I'll double check on that and make sure that gets processed, because I can always send in a support ticket. I love coffee. I know, I don't ever say that. That's the first time you've ever heard that. That's brand new knowledge. You heard it here first. Java with Joe. Joe loves coffee. I looked, it's not up just yet. All right, I will send a support ticket into Apple because it shouldn't take that long. So there might be something I missed, or it might be something I'll hang up on their end. I don't know. Their verification process is very frustrating. Let's put it that way. Because you have to log in to, like, you have to create your own iTunes account for each podcast that you're on, and then yeah, it's. So I will follow up with that. It is on my list of things to do, as well as things for the shop. We've got a couple different things coming in the shop that's going to be new. The Anthropocene poster will be put up today, as well as some stuff from the Pokemon campaign. that we have started. Episode 1 is up on the YouTube. I'm still working on the website page for the Pokemon, but I will get that up. It's a process, so that's coming along. Um, it'll be up there soon. I promise. I'm going through show by show, trying to get everything up. Once I get them up, then it's just a matter of keeping up with the new stuff that comes out. Uh, but since we were reworking the whole website, and I'm trying to make sure that it's not only is it a new layout for the desktop, we're trying to make sure that it fits mobile devices, and that is a because every mobile device has a different resolution, so you have to make it a dynamic resolution layout, which is really interesting. And I could get all technical on that, but the thing is, you have to make sure that everything that you have on the desktop version is dynamically scaled when you go to, because you can flip things too. So like you have your phone and you're looking at it vertically, you can flip it and that changes the resolution of the display that you're looking at. And that's the same as tablets, and every phone has a different screen size, so there's a different resolution. So you have to go through and make sure that everything is set in the right way for mobile devices, and it's a thing that I'm working on. I don't quite understand the mechanics behind it yet, but we're getting there. I think a lot of the ones that I've gotten done look okay on mobile. I'm not 100% happy with the way they translate to mobile devices, but... And the other thing is the light boxes and things like that. There are certain parts of the website that don't work at all on mobile, so I have to figure out another way to get that content put on a mobile device. But we're working through it. We're going through it. It's the website's getting better and better every time you visit it, I feel. It's got a more... I don't want to say professional, but yeah, professional vibe to it, where we look more like a production company than a amateur home. I mean, we can still... There's things we could tweak, but I'm very pleased with it. So yeah, a lot of good things coming down the line. This season we've got a lot of content. We've got Wick, we've got the Pokemon, we've got a couple podcasts that are being produced right now as we speak that'll be coming out soon. I'm not sure. I don't have an ETA on those yet, but they will be coming out. And then we've got 2 recorded shows that aren't live shows. They're recorded, edited, and they'll be uploaded. That's something new. We haven't really done that. Everything we've done up to this point has all been live broadcast, and then we just ship the episode to the archives, and you can view the past episodes. We don't do a whole lot of editing to them unless there's like some major faux pas that we got to edit out, like technical glitches and stuff like that. But even then, sometimes we don't even edit those out. So it's something new, and I'm excited to see how this all turns out. So we've got the Theros campaign, which is called Odyssey of Nyx. And then we have the Descent to Avernus campaign. And I'm not sure what the show title is for that, but it's a Descent to Avernus campaign. So those are 2 shows that we're pre-recording and then editing and then releasing. So that'll be fun. We've got a video game that we're working on. We've got an animation project that we're working on. Those will both have Kickstarters. And then we've got Dralicon. That's coming up in 2022, hopefully. My desk is wood, just so you know. I'm knocking on wood. So hopefully, we've got a lot of good things coming. There'll be some more shows coming out in winter season that I'm currently working on behind the scenes. When these shows wrap up, we'll have more shows coming. So always looking for people to join. If you're new here, hop in the Discord and keep an eye on that project board, because we always have things we're working on. We're always looking for new nerds to join in on those projects, to run projects. If you have an idea for a project and you're not sure how to go about that, but you have this idea and you're really passionate and you want to make it a thing, hop in the Discord. We have people that'll help you, people that'll guide you. We can even look at maybe helping you produce the project where you're just the creative director and we kind of produce it for you. So we really kind of want to encourage nerds to follow their passion and find their place, right? Do their thing. If you have an idea, it doesn't matter if someone's already done it. They haven't done it the way you're going to do it. There's only so many unique ideas. Everything is recycled eventually, right? So just do it. It doesn't matter if you're borrowing ideas from other places. people will see that, and some people will appreciate the nods, the references that you put in there. So don't worry about it being something that's already been done. It's already been done. Everything's already been done. It's just a recycled idea. So do it. Don't let that stuff stop you. Join us, and we'll help you make your dream a reality within limits or within reason. You know what I mean. If you don't know what I mean, disclaimer. We're not miracle workers, but we try. We try. We do. We've got a lot of cool things that have happened that I didn't think would happen. Within reason. Within reason. You cannot have it your way. Yes, that's true. I think they gave that up. They realized how much trouble that was bringing them. Yeah, I don't think they say that anymore. But I'm old enough to remember "Have It Your Way." I do remember that. Delicious. I love coffee. So yeah, a lot of really cool things coming in the Nerd Asylum. The ice machine is always down. I think that's a scam, actually. I 100% believe that the ice machines, the ice cream machines, and all that stuff, like the Shamrock Shakes from McDonald's and stuff, I think they're always down. They're just like lures to bring people into McDonald's. Yeah, get some ice cream, and then, oh, I'm sorry, the machine's down, but would you like a hamburger? Like, because they're always down. Like you said, they're just... I have never, maybe once in my life, gotten an ice cream from Burger King or McDonald's or Wendy's. Wendy's is a little bit more consistent with their shakes because they kind of thrive on those, right? I love that. Okay. Yes, I would. You would what? I missed that. Sorry. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, what? Sorry. Totally missed that. Totally missed that conversation. Like a burger. Oh. Like a burger. Frosties. Yeah. I mean, they have, you're not supposed to do that. Don't do DoorDash, DB. You're not doing that. You're being good. But, treat yourself. Self-care. Do what you need to do. Right? And a Frosty's not bad for you. It's milk, right? Milk is good for you. I guess. Cat, maybe you didn't drink enough milk growing up. I don't know. Maybe that was the problem. So, yeah. I'm going to stop right there. And I think I'm going to fire up the game. This is supposed to be a story-driven game. Fight me. You'd like that, wouldn't you? I'm not going to DoorDash. Good for you. Be good. DoorDash is expensive when you think about it.
Watch your profanity.
I don't know why I put that there because I curse so much. You could spam that and it would be legitimate. That's okay. I'm gonna fire up the game. The game is supposed to be a really story-driven point and click. You put it there for me. I did put it there for you. It's all for you. Every bit of it. I cuss way more than you. Probably. But not on stream. You've done a really good job of keeping that stuff under wraps on stream. I feel like I can safely say that our content is probably the most PG R-rated stuff out there. You just don't know how often I say fuck. Well, maybe I don't notice that. Maybe I'm so used to hearing that word, it just goes in one ear and out the other. You should listen when I've been drinking. I did listen. I listened to that podcast, Lore and Pour, that came out with you speaking about vampires with Danny, and oh, wow. Yeah. That was good. That was good. I highly recommend, if you have not checked out the podcast Lore and Pour, it's a fun podcast where Adam from Majestic Goose has guests on and they get drunk and talk about lore for D&D. It's a great, great podcast. But DB was on that recently. I was on it prior. And we talked about genies, but DB talked about vampires. New NA drinking game. I'm not too much of a drinker. I drink occasionally. Like I did drink for the lore and pour. I do have every once in a while because I am one. I thought you were an eldritch horror, not a vampire. Are vampires eldritch horrors? I have to enunciate the R. I don't know why. I just do. Somebody said a long time ago, it's probably been a couple years, that when I say horror, it sounds like whore and not horror. So now whenever I say horror, I have to enunciate the two R's in the center. They are kindred. They are kindred. They are kindred. Yep. Can't call them vampires. I mean, I'm not surprised you say roof like a weirdo. I do not say roof like a weirdo. I say roof. Stop making fun of my Midwestern accent. Get me all riled up, you'll really hear a Midwestern accent, because I slip into that. Yeah. I have to fight really hard sometimes not to use the y'alls and the draw that comes out. I do not say rough. I went up on the roof the other day to clear out the gutters, and at no point did I say rough. Cash me outside. How about that? Okay? You want to fight? We'll fight. Anyway, I'm going to fire up the game. I'm going to make an entire PowerPoint on how you were wrong. Do it. Do it. I dare you. Make a PowerPoint. Present it. We'll send me the PowerPoint and we'll go over it on stream. Live on stream. How about that? I challenge you. Make a PowerPoint. Go for it. I have no problems going over PowerPoints about how I'm wrong, because good luck coming up with those slides. I'm not wrong. I'm just slightly not right. There's a difference. So yeah, I am going to fire up the game now. It's called The Uncertain Last Quiet Day. I believe this is a very story-driven point-and-click. I have not played a point-and-click yet, so this will be interesting. I'm wondering if it'll keep my attention. The story better be good, because point-and-clicks, there's no mechanics behind them. You just click on stuff, and then you unlock stories. So it's very...
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks.
That sound will be included in the Thrilling Thursdays, because I feel like that will apply to a lot of situations. Great, now I'm going to fucking have to put your shit together out of spite. Yes, you will. Yes, you will, because I called your bluff. Now you gotta go for it. It's fine. I will. If you put a PowerPoint presentation together, I will put it on stream and we'll go over it. Don't care. I'll do it. I said I would, and I'm a man of my word. So, we're going to play The Uncertain Last Quiet Day. I'm going to fire it up. We're going to switch over to the screen here, and it's going to take a second. I did pre-launch this to try to adjust the audio so that it doesn't blow out our eardrums. I'm not sure if it's saved, so we'll see about that. You know what? We should do while I'm thinking about it, we should do what are those called? AMA? Ask Me Anything. Yeah, an AMA day for Java with Joe, where we start the show with an AMA. I'm cool with that. I don't know. Maybe we should do those on the days of the shows that are on. So, like, we could do an AMA for different shows. I would regret it immediately. I don't think I would. I don't know. You say pfft, but I mean, what could you possibly ask me that I would regret? He regretted the Strahd one. Did I? There were questions that I didn't answer because they were plot related, but for the most part, I answered everything. I think that's a good idea, though. I think from now on we're gonna do an AMA. Well, not from now on because I think you'd run out of questions after so many episodes of that. But I think maybe next week, since we have such a big week of shows, we have Pokemon, Altered Carbon, Wick, and Barovia all week next week. I can do an AMA each of those days for those shows. And then the following week, we have Nerd Asylum by Night, Neverwinter. So I could do, yeah, we'll schedule an AMA for each of those days for the next 2 weeks. Sunday the 15th through Thursday the 26th, we'll do AMAs for each of the shows. And Asterix, we came in and ripped Strahd a new one. Why is this game not loading? Did I click out of it? I did. I alt-tabbed. That's why it wasn't loading. You should see a warning pop up. It says a very small percentage of people experience a seizure when exposed. How are you supposed to read that? Like 3-paragraph warning in that small amount of time. There's no way to pause it, so... AMA on Wednesdays? What's Wednesdays? I could do AMA Wednesdays. Just keep it to Wednesday. I like that, because then, yeah... Let's do AMA Wednesdays. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Maybe we should do an AMA. We'll start with, I don't know. You guys pick. What show do we want to start an AMA with tomorrow? It's just in the middle of the week. We could start with Neverwinter. That's fine. Keep it to one day a week. That way people don't miss things and we can make an announcement in the Discord for those who aren't here with us today. But yeah, this is The Uncertain. Does it sound too loud? Is it too loud in your ears? Are your ears screaming? I did turn it down, but I'm not sure if it saved that. It doesn't sound too bad. Yeah, it did save it. So that's what I turned it down to. Sounds good? Great. Perfect. I'm glad I did that, because we didn't blow out eardrums. So I guess we'll just jump into the game. Question 1, are we ever giving to Neverwinter? Yes. At the end. So it just kind of depends on how long you want things to last. No, I'm just kidding. You will get to Neverwinter. The whole thing, we titled it Neverwinter. We were going to start in Neverwinter. Oh, this isn't AMA, but that's all right. I answered your question. Yes, you will get to Neverwinter. Eventually. Someday. The whole thing was titled Neverwinter because we were going to start in Neverwinter, and then I decided, nah, we're gonna travel to Neverwinter. I don't know. You know me, I'm fickle. Fickle like a pickle. I don't know, are pickles fickle? I don't know. Anyway, we're diving into the game. Okay, so it autosaves when we see that symbol. In the middle of the 22nd century, humanity became extinct as a result of deadly wars. Too real. However, the robots created by humans turned out to be very self-sufficient of their own. Artificial intelligence continued to evolve, which allowed robots to build their own society from the ruins of the past civilization. I thought this was fiction, but I think it's like a historical future. Each robot found a field of work that best suited their abilities. Slowly but steadily, they created a new civilization on Earth. They rightfully avoided past human mistakes. The more progress they made, the more they looked and acted like humans. Uh-oh. Well, that only leads to one path. Common Games presents. Ooh, look at the glitching. That's intentional, I'm sure. Yes, that's intentional.
I am a robot. Model RT217NP. Primary mission unknown. I am not designed for physical exercise. I am certainly not capable of construction activity, but I am very skillful with electronics. I have set myself a task. I search the remains for electronic devices and make use of them to design different mechanisms that are useful and efficient. Humans, We replaced them. It took them ages to achieve what we have done in just a few years. We have formed a perfect society. Robots will not repeat the destructive human mistakes of the past. We are rational and logical. We do not fight in wars, and we cannot get ill. By replacing humans, we interrupted the self-destructive cycle of these intelligent but highly aggressive former inhabitants of the Earth. But it is going to take decades to reconstruct the world that they destroyed. Then, our robot race will flourish under the guidance of our creator, the USS Corporation. Our world is not perfect yet. We are short on many resources, and we can count only on ourselves, but this is temporary. Most robots need to be repaired very often, but not me. I am very efficient at taking care of myself.
Those look like headphones on the house. I was like, what is that? Gotcha. Last quiet day. Okay. Well, it's a very interesting setting. I am intrigued. The graphics aren't too horrible. I do have them set to medium because for some reason my graphics card cannot handle ultra quality. Hopefully I'm not getting any notifications that we're dropping, so. Okay, cool. That's a graphics card. Can we borrow that?
I only brought one battery this time, though it might be compatible with the radio. I need to find a second battery. It was with my tools.
I like whoever did the voice acting for this. We're gonna have to look at the credits if we complete this today. I'm not sure how long the game is. This is okay. This is one of those types of games. WASD, shift is run. That is not a run, that's a jog. Interact, okay, whoa. Okay, we changed the perspective. So this is our console, I guess. Can I interact? Oh, look, we can look at it, we can talk to it, or we can touch it. Let's talk to our console. Let's see if that works.
I do not need to talk to anyone now.
Oh, okay. I guess he doesn't need to talk to anyone. Can we look at it?
This is an intercom, a high-powered desktop computer. I do not need to use its full capacity, but the internet is useful to communicate with other robots. Unfortunately, my design does not support wireless internet connection, so I had to use the computer.
Good to know. So they have internet in the future, so there's that. Humans made robots, so in a way they would be our legacy. You know, we had an very interesting conversation a couple months ago about the evolution of humanity and whether AI was the next step in human evolution and whether or not artificial intelligence qualifies as life. And it was a very interesting conversation. I'm gonna touch the console. Oh, look at that. We got calls and mail, so we can do it. Nope. Okay, that was a very loud buzz. Mail. Do we have any mail? UES Robotics. Firmware upgrading notification. Changes in this edition. Optimization of the stabilization system when the battery charge is at low level and error with the connect. Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna end up reading all this. I'm sorry. What about this? Can we interact with this? Yes. We can just look at it. What is it?
This analog device allows you to extract sound from the installed audio data carrier. Why did humans use such an inconvenient device when one can just do this?
Okay, because humans can't do that, robot. With who? I believe I was talking with Nick about that. Or Noctor, as he is referred to in the Discord.
This is no time to rest. I need to do other things.
Okay. Let's look at the couch then.
Humans used it to save their precious resources. We have a lot in common.
I don't know if he's talking about the change in between the cushions or if he's talking about sitting down and resting. I don't know. Okay, so there's this thing over here. There's this thing. That looks like the toolbox, so I think that's where we have to end up going. But I'd like to check everything else out, I suppose. Let's go look out the window. That is a topic Nick would add. Yeah.
The rain will not stop. It is fortunate my body is waterproof.
Okay, so that answers that question. Can we open the window? Oh wait, this is the electronic
I do
thing.
not need it now.
Good to know.
I connected the power line directly to the house, but it is not sufficient to provide energy to all of my equipment. I use an electric switchboard to distribute energy to the necessary systems.
Hey, what's up, Sekrain? So he's a smart robot. What's in this closet? Let's go check out the closet.
This module contains spare parts and items I might use.
That's okay. Cool. So it's a closet. Robots are funny. All right, let's go. What is this? It looks like a charging station.
The dock station's purpose is to recharge the batteries and update the built-in software of the robots. However, I made some changes in its firmware to avoid updates. I am now able to develop independently.
Oh, okay. So he's a rogue robot. He doesn't want the upgrades. He doesn't want the government telling him what to do.
I do not need charging right now.
Okay, good to know. I guess that leaves... Oh, wait, we can look at the bed. Let's look at the bed.
The color temperature of standard light bulbs is lower compared to mercury vapor lamps, which produces a warmer light. I learned that it makes a home feel cozy.
Okay. I guess we looked at the light. Did we look at the bed or the light? I don't know. Let's look at the dresser. Oh, there's a whole nother room back
This
here.
compartment contains textiles. Humans covered their bodies with it. The purpose of this is unknown to me.
Because we don't like to be naked. Gonna lurk. Okay, you lurk away. I love coffee. Okay, so what else is there around here? Can we... Oh, wait. Was that the radio? Let's touch the radio.
This radio will not work with one battery.
Oh, okay. We need more batteries for the radio. Who's this? People. Oh, he's not gonna say anything about that? Okay. 35 millimeter. Ha! That's a reference, and I get it because DB and I played that. And if you'd like to see that, it's up on the YouTube under our playlist for video games. We have a 35 millimeter. It was a two-parter, I think. And Bob, fucking Bob. That was great. So this must be made by the same people.
This room is very strange. I never enter it.
Okay. It's probably the bathroom. Robot thinks the bathroom's weird. So we have a battery symbol. That's new. Okay, what else is in here? There's a guitar. Let's go look at the guitar. Fucking Bob, right?
A guitar is a plucked string instrument with a wooden resonating body shaped in form of an 8.
Legit, okay. Is that
The water supply system ceased functioning many years ago.
Well, fix it. You're a robot, right? You know how to fix that stuff. Okay, so there's a thing over here. Let's check this out. What is it? It looks like
I
a
took
cash
this
register.
device from a plant that was guarded, and I went unnoticed. There were no security systems, despite 2 police robots.
Okay.
No, they do not fit in here. They need to be inserted into the radio.
Okay.
I will return to this later.
Good to know. Okay, so that's something we're gonna have to visit later, I guess. Okay. So I guess we gotta go to the toolbox, because that's where we're looking for the batteries for the toolbox. Then he's gonna turn the radio on, I guess?
A damaged data disk that I found yesterday morning. Perhaps I can restore some information from it.
Okay, maybe. Probably have to do something else, though. It let me pick it up. Look at that. Okay, cool. So what do I do with it? I have a battery and a thing, but he said something about tools. Where are the tools? We have not found the tools. I don't see any tools here. There's nothing there. Must be. It's got to be somewhere. Maybe the tools are over here. Ah, there. Maybe I missed them. Okay.
I made this plasma cutter from materials that I found in destroyed buildings. A construction robot ordered it.
Okay, can I pick it up? Can I? No, okay, I can't pick up the... What's this? There's the battery. Okay.
Now I have 2 batteries. I can try to turn the radio receiver on.
Awesome. Let's go turn on the radio receiver. I have to click on that to get to the radio receiver. Okay. 2 batteries. Am I supposed to do something with it? Turn on the radio. Okay. Oh, up here.
No power.
Well, duh, I gotta put the batteries in it. They weren't kidding when they said point and click adventure. I'm not sure how much of a game this is so much as an interactive story.
I'm going to turn it on.
Good to know. Good to know. Can I flip it over first? Okay, then we'll turn it on. Okay, it's on. Nothing. Oh, okay, I have to do this. Does the static have to be so loud? I mean, I get it. Oh! I hear helicopters. That's annoying. Ah.
And this heroic feat will remain in our hearts forever. Don't let the fallen give their lives in vain. Join the army, protect your homeland, save your freedom, traditions, and...
A small group of people controlled the masses using such words. I do not understand how a simple human speech could have urged people to participate in war. It would be more logical to reach a compromise by means of negotiations.
Okay, yeah. Unfortunately, humans do not practice that. Reminds me of Telltale or Life is Strange. It does. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing now. Something with this. Maybe I have to... Oh, maybe I have to... Yeah, okay. Utilize that on this. Okay. Maybe. Incoming call. Okay, something changed. Can I... answer the call? I'm trying to answer the call. There we go.
This is the construction robot who ordered the plasma cutter. I will answer.
What if we decided not to answer?
RT, this is TX-27. It was difficult to find your contact information. You were supposed to have finished the plasma cutter 2 days ago. Why have we not received it yet?
Hang up, keep silent, bad weather, or could not find components. I feel like logically a robot would not lie. So keeping silent is probably the best. But I feel like since we're a rogue robot, maybe we should lie. Could not find the components.
I am sorry, but it took more time than I had estimated to find all the required components.
This information is irrelevant. The date of exchange has been fixed. You should have brought me the cutter and receive an enhanced battery in return.
Calm down, keep silent, apologize, or intimidate. What should we do? He's gonna think we're malfunctioning if we get too aggressive, so I don't think intimidating is a good route. I don't want to apologize. This robot seems to be kind of a dick, so yeah, maybe calm down. Calm down is a good choice, Sakrane. We're gonna go with calm down.
It is not as bad as it sounds. I found the necessary parts, and I am almost finished assembling the cutter. I just need to diagnose and calibrate it.
This is good news. When will you deliver it?
Tomorrow, I will inform you later or keep silent. I feel like if I tell him that I'll inform him later, he's going to get angry. Do robots get angry? Maybe not. I don't know. I might not be able to do it tomorrow. That would be a outright lie, I think. Because, I don't know. Tomorrow, or I will inform you later. Let's go with... Well, I think we kind of need that battery. I think that's part of the plot line, so let's just go with tomorrow.
I will finish the work today and travel tomorrow morning.
Good. Thank you. We will be waiting.
Go with
I
tomorrow.
cannot
Yeah.
fail in my task. Structure robots do very important work. I need to finish the cutter as quickly as possible.
I think that would have happened regardless of what we told that robot. So, oh, wait, we need to get this information off of it.
Perhaps the intercom can read data that is not damaged.
Perhaps. Plug it in and see. It looks pretty damaged. My files, look at that. Okay. Do we really want to click on this? I mean, I don't know. Audio, messages, and a bunch of well, we know what that folder is. Audio 1. Audio was corrupted. Audio 2. Oh, look at that. Not gonna lie, it's lit, man. It slaps. Is that the term? Can we let this play while we go out of something else? Nope. Okay. I don't know. That was pretty cool. Text 1, corrupt. All right. Text 2. Okay, fought with my parents again. 'Cause of us? Guess what? They took my phone and read our texts. It's an outrage. Ouch, I better keep out of their way now. Not funny, my mom slapped me in the face. Ooh, is it bad? Hang on, someone's coming. Okay, Debbie, you there? Where have you gone? Hey, where the hell are you? You okay? Hello, it's not funny anymore. Deborah, answer me or I'm going to you. Oh, that's not good. Text 3. Private animator? That's a whole bunch of coding. I have no idea. Go tween config scale. Okay. As a robot, should you not be able to tell what that says? Translate. Okay. My files. I'm not sure I want to know what's in there. Okay, good. Well, that's interesting. I don't know that I like that implication. Okay, so we have to finish the plasma cutter. I'm not sure what we need to finish the plasma cutter, so let's go visit the plasma cutter.
I need to calibrate the cutter using my data coder.
Okay, cool. That's the thing that he got. So how can I guess touch the data coder. Oh, look at this. Okay. Is this a mini game? Wait, what am I doing? Am I matching? It didn't tell me what to do. Do they have to fit together? I'm confused. What am I and I'm timed, so I got to do this in the right amount of time. Check failed. Retry. Okay, well, I guess, does this go into this one? Okay, look at that. Okay, so they have to fit together. That's, this one goes where? Okay, this one goes with this one? Oh, no, maybe not. I don't know what I'm doing. It didn't tell me what to do. I'm just guessing it's not working. Okay, so we get to pick the first one. So let's I don't know, pick this one and this one. No, maybe not. This one matches that one. No, okay, I guess not. This is you have to match them. I don't see a match for this one though. Like, this is the only thing. It's rotated, but it matches. I don't have any idea what I'm doing. This and this one maybe? It's rotated. It beeped, but it didn't like... Oh, find pairs for icons to form a square. What? Okay. This is gonna take me forever. I have no idea how to form a square out of these. I don't like these puzzles. Okay, let's see. So we need to form a square. This one. And then this one? No. This one? Hey, we formed a square. Okay. Then this one and this one. Oh wait, they're already there. Okay, so I guess the stair steps this way and this way? Maybe? No? Okay, shit. I just chose that one. This way. There we go. Okay. Okay. Stair steppers. These two maybe? This looks like a square. Hey, all right, we're getting better at this. Dude, it is easy. It's like a jigsaw puzzle. I am not good with puzzles. Of all the things, you should know this, Sakrain. I am not good with puzzles. Puzzles are not my forte. Okay, I guess maybe this one and this one. There we go. Okay, we're getting there. It does give me enough time if I stop and think about it. Okay. This and this. Nope, that's not right. Shit. There we go. Okay. Whew. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're almost done with this. If I have to restart because I missed something, I'm gonna be very upset. Obviously these two. Okay, there we go. And then, so the more I get right, it narrows down the field of choices. I gotcha. So these two look familiar. Okay. And then we've got a squiggly line and a squiggly line. Okay. And then we've got this one here matches up with what? Neither one of those. This one here matches up with that one, right? Okay, cool. And then it looks like we only got two more to do. So this upside down J and this one. And then this and this. Success! All right, we did it. I'm sure that would have been much faster for anybody else. But we did it. Ooh, look at that. It works.
Good.
It wasn't plugged into anything. What did that have to do with
Tomorrow
anything?
morning, I need to go to the city and deliver it. I do not need the battery that they offer in payment, but it would be irrational to refuse. My battery charge is 12%. The most effective action I can take is to get fully charged on the dock station before the morning.
Okay, so go to sleep, basically.
The dock station is not powered at the moment. I need to transfer power to it at the electric switchboard.
Okay then. So this is definitely a point and click, but it feels a little better than a normal, like, click on this, click on that. It's got some movement, some WASD movement and everything. Is this going to be another puzzle? God damn it. Okay. So many puzzles. I have no idea what I'm... Source A, source B. So I guess I can just switch that over here. Is that what I needed to do? Or is that too much? So... Wait. There we go. Okay.
Now the dock station is ready to use.
I was just clicking random buttons. I have no idea how I fixed that. I'm sure it was a math problem. Alright, let's click on that. Achievement unlocked. Quick charge. Alright. Wow, that was a quick... Oh, it's okay. I thought that was just like... Glitchy video. Okay. And that's my satellite for the internet. Aw, look at the birds. You know, birds eat bees. We found that out yesterday. Well, what is this? Are humans coming back from outer space? That was a hell of a crash landing. What? Nani?
What happened?
Achievement unlocked, buckle up. I didn't do anything. Why did that give me an achievement? That was a cutscene achievement. Not the fence. It's blocking the road. Conveniently blocking the road. Okay, so I guess we have to go over here and investigate. There's nothing to click on. So I guess I have to walk over there. Shift is run. That's a jog, not a run, but that's fine. I have a plasma cutter. We can cut that open. Let's look at it first.
I need to get inside, but I cannot open the gate here. I cannot open the shuttle gate with my hands.
Okay, so why give me that option then? Obviously, we have to use the plasma cutter. That's why we fixed it, right? Oh, up? Wait. W A S B. And back up. Okay. Oh, we're loading. We must have hit another cutscene. I think this is made by the same people that did the 35mm. It's got the same, like, interactive story where it's a game, technically, because there's... Oh, no! I thought that was going to be a human or something. Are you going to make it? Are you Bob from the future?
This robot is badly damaged due to an accident. It is possible that it piloted this shuttle. I need more information about what occurred here.
Can I help?
My touch will not make this robot functional.
So he's dead. He's basically twitching from death. Okay. I can't go up the stairs? Really? Oh. I have to click to go up the stairs. Okay. Let's look at it first.
The onboard computer is still functioning.
That's good. Can we fly away? More puzzles. Okay. Diagnostic. Life support system not active. Autopilot off. Power supply not responding. Engine not responding. Fuel tank leaking. Uh-oh. Gateway locked. Communication not responding. Radar not responding. Emergency communication none. Landing gear released. Flaps released. Ship is not ready to fly. Eliminate all faults to continue. Okay. Disable alarm. Okay. What's open hold? Shuttle commands? Ship AI data files is corrupted. Please use manual control. Okay. Check hard drive device and try again. Open hold, I guess? Administrator password. Okay, we can't. So we got to come back to that later after we find more. Okay, let's go down the stairs and see if there's more stuff down here. This is the door we opened with the cutter. This is okay. This door looks like it is open because it's green.
This looks like a storeroom.
Okay, open the door. It is a storeroom. What do we got?
A lithium sulfur accumulator was common for older aircraft models. It applies standard voltage, but it is not suitable for robots due to the excess weight and dimensions. We use a more efficient portable version. This accumulator could help me revive the pilot, but it is not working. I need to find another one.
Ah, okay. So we need to go find another accumulator. What's this?
These wires may be useful.
Grab them, please. Okay. That's all that was in there. The wires. Okay. This door is redded out, so we can't go that way. What is this? Okay, look over here. What is this?
USS robotics boxes. They withstand serious accidents.
Maybe you should make your robots out of those then, huh? Did you think about that?
According to the indicator, there is still some charge in the accumulator.
then pick it up and use it. The animations for the movements and stuff are pretty smooth. I think that means I can revive the robot, right? So let's go click to revive the robot. Maybe he'll thank us for reviving him.
It is possible that I can power it with the accumulator that I found.
Okay. Oh, the wires. Okay, so red is positive, right? Red is positive. And black is negative. Are you ready for CPR, dude? I hope he plugs it in right. I don't... Alright.
Help them.
Help them?
0 6
06. Oh, we gotta write this down because I won't remember. 060. Oh no! Don't die, Mr. Robot!
The pilot is no longer functioning.
Oh.
What did he say? Who should I help? And what are these numbers? Is it a code?
We already went upstairs, so we already know it's a code. 060 something. So we just gotta try that last number. Okay. Administrator thing, right? Open hold. 0601. Nope. 0602. Nope. 0603. Nope. 0604. Hey! Alright.
I think this door is now unlocked.
Thanks, Captain Obvious. Alright, we're gonna go back downstairs. And open this door. Wait, where are you going? That is not what I clicked on.
How is this possible?
Are there humans in there? See, I knew there was humans. Now you know. That's the achievement we just unlocked. Now you know. So the robot was trying to help the humans. Interesting. Oh, there's police cars, police robots. Are they gonna take the humans? They look like they're about to take the humans. They do not look friendly.
The shuttle is surrounded. Step out immediately.
They're not friendly.
What's going on?
I am asking questions here. Identify yourself.
Achievement unlock, hands up.
RT217NP.
Where are the passengers of this shuttle?
Should we tell them, put away your weapons? Pilot or humans? I'm going to tell them to put away their weapons. They're not going to listen to me. That's not going to go well. I bet you anyway, anything, they shoot me. I'm unarmed.
Put away your weapons. I did not do anything illegal.
According to USS Robotics Internal Order N-52/F791, every robot who comes into contact with a human is subject to immediate disintegration.
What do you mean, every robot? Were there others? It means that the information about the death of the humans is wrong. Why would USS Robotics destroy robots who saw humans? There is no rational reason for one robot disintegrating another.
You discovered humans that have been transferred in this shuttle. You hold classified information, which means that now we have to disintegrate you.
No, wait.
Pow, 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 pow.
What is this?
That's a bomb. Did he just, I mean, overload, emergency shutdown. Oh, wow, okay. Achievement unlocked, short circuit. This is interesting. What is going on? The information about the humans was incorrect. The government's lying. USS Robotics is lying. Didn't see that one coming. Not at all. Not at all. Not one bit. Oh, look at me. I am handcuffed to a gurney. But I'm a robot. Why do I need to be laying down like that? I am loading. Hello. Oh, FFF. Mash F. Quickly press the button to try to break free. Okay, so we're...
I would not recommend you do that.
Oh. Ambulance
I would not
bot.
recommend you do that. Stay still and do not try to escape, or I will have to disintegrate you.
What happened?
What happened? Why was I rebooted?
Your microchip self-rebooted when the EMP grenade detonated. Your system data has been damaged. Automatic recovery took time. You function correctly now.
Those police officers. Why would they want to destroy me?
Humankind is officially considered extinct. You just found out that is not true. USS Robotics withholds this information from us and releases malicious automatic updates. Every robot who contacted a human has disappeared. We know that USS uses police to search for surviving humans and then transfers them in shuttles to an undisclosed location. However, the police could not locate them all. We managed to find a few, and through them we learned about the others.
Okay, so this robot is a part of some kind of conspiracy that knows. Okay. I do not get the updates. Is USS getting rid of people? Why? Was I arrested? Okay, well, I think the first question is, was I arrested?
The police officers saw me on the crash site. They will arrest me as soon as I get to the city. What should I do?
The police robots have also been turned off by the electromagnetic pulse. We disassembled them.
Oh,
It means
jeez.
that no one knows of you. This is one of the reasons why you are still here. We have to make a decision, RT. We cannot let you go because you know too much about our shelter and plans. However, you could help us. All of us are wanted by the police. Each time we leave the shelter, we take a big risk. You, on the other hand, can walk wherever you want.
Okay, I'm down with that. I want to help. I have to help? I want to help. I will not help you. I want to help.
I have never met humans. I saw different things they built. Some of them are unknown to me. These artifacts have initiated a new information cogitative process in me. I want to learn more about humans, and I want to help you.
Very good.
Sparked
That means you
his
understand
curiosity.
humans better than we expected. You will soon realize that you made the right choice. I will free you, and you may take a look around. When you are ready, I will share available data with you.
Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so
At least I was not disintegrated. I would better look around.
I would better look around. Okay, let's go look at some stuff then.
An electric fuse. It is too big to be useful.
Okay, cool. What about this? Oh wait, that's a direction to go. What's this?
I cannot determine the logic of these symbols. It may be a code, but I need a key to calculate its algorithm.
It's an eye chart, dude.
A compact analog for the intercom. The unit is not functioning.
Okay, can I fix it, or is that not something I could do? Okay, it doesn't look like... Oh, what's this? A door?
Why would humans make so many interior doors? The atmosphere and air pressure is equal on both sides.
Privacy, dude. Privacy. Let's go check what's in there.
It is locked.
And that's why they use doors. What's over here? Let's go this way.
The luminous output in this room is less than 0.1 lux, and my visual system does not include night vision.
Can I upgrade? Can I grab this? It said it was too big to be useful, but...
I cannot use this fuse anywhere.
Well, then why is it there? Okay. I guess let's go talk to this person. Fixing a fuse box.
Welcome.
Greetings. Sure, let's start with informalities.
I am RT217NP. My original purpose is unknown.
I am RepairBot RB051 Patrick. Gregory said that you would join us. Can you help me out, RT?
Of course, if it is within my powers.
I need to replace the contactors in this electrical panel. Can you bring me some spares? I saw them in the utility room. It is the one with a broken door. There is no lighting there yet. In case night vision is not applicable in your model, there is a flashlight in the hallway.
I will try to help
I
you.
didn't see a flashlight. Did you see a flashlight? Okay. Why is his name... Who's Gregory? Why is your name Patrick?
How did you end up here, Patrick?
Oh, I guess that's...
The corporation sent me to repair a generator in an old building in the city center. I found a room with humans and Gregory in it. My alert module sent an automatic signal. A patrol arrived in a few minutes. They surrounded us and aimed at us. They took the humans away and intended to shoot us. There were propane tanks in the room, so I used my laser cutter to blow them up.
Nice.
They were distracted by the explosion, and we managed to escape. We stick together ever since.
Thank you for the info. I will go search for the contactors.
Thank you.
So you're not Gregory? No, this is Patrick. Okay, good to know. He said the hallway. I don't... Is this the room that I go in? Oh no, there's another robot. Let's go talk to this person. A robot in a wheelchair, or is that a human in a wheelchair? That is
Hello.
a robot.
I am busy at the moment, but let us talk later.
Okay, fine. This person's gonna be busy too.
Hello.
Hi. Are you a medical bot?
Hello. Your design looks similar to Gregory's. I presume you are a medical bot?
That's right. I am a medical bot MBR 411, Abigail. My purpose is care and treatment of patients. Humans will arrive here soon, and my skills could be useful.
I like how they all say ambulance. How long have you been here? Where are the police officers? Problems with lighting? What should I do? I already know what I should do. I should find contactors for Patrick.
Why is the lighting in the building so unstable?
We settled here just recently and haven't restored all the systems yet. Patrick is restoring the power supply right now. Nick and I are fixing the intercom.
Thank you for the information.
Okay, so
No problem.
the other
You're welcome.
robot's name is Nick. This is Abigail. I like how they have names. Why do they have names?
The purpose of the item is unknown. It is most likely a medical device.
That's a cane, buddy. Everybody lies. Why is... Whoa, what? The achievement unlocked is everybody lies? That makes no sense. What is that?
A medical tablet.
Okay, pick it up.
A new patient, Spooner, has been admitted today. He has a major arm trauma and multiple burns, but all non-fatal. According to Spooner, his home robot forced him out of the house and prevented him from saving his wife and daughter. Unfortunately, they didn't survive because the house collapsed on top of them. Spooner is in shock. I passed him on to the psychiatrist.
Okay, so I'm getting a real iRobot vibe, which explains the way I look. Like, doesn't this robot look a lot like the robot from iRobot? I get that. Okay, I can't go any further than that. Okay, so that's the end of that. So yeah, I'm getting a real iRobot vibe here. Okay, what's up this way? Let's go up this way. Hi.
Gregory is examining something in the portable intercom.
Cool. What's up, Gregory? What's this?
This radio is more than a century old. It is much older than the one in my house.
Cool, can we fix it? What's this? Just staring at it? Okay, cool. I guess with pictures you just stare at them.
This chip belonged to some unknown device. It is useless to me.
Well, then why is it there? Pick it up anyway. Because I'm sure it's not.
I do not need this chip.
Really? If I have to come back for that chip?
A holographic table. Inoperable. I suspect that is due to a power failure.
I bet that goes here when I fix the power. Okay, so let's go look for those power contactors. We gotta find the contactors. I'm not sure where he said it was though. Can I go this way? Let's go that way.
I have not fully explored this floor yet.
Oh, okay, fine. I guess I have to explore the whole. What's this? Is this a fuse? This is a big fuse. That's the one I can't use,
I
right?
cannot use it.
Okay. So we gotta find the contactors, but I don't no idea where they're at. Where he said they were in the hallway somewhere. I guess this is where I came from. There's a flashlight. There we go. Get the flashlight.
Patrick.
Grab the flashlight. Okay, now how do I turn it on? Because I had to go into that room that was like too dark for me because I don't have dark vision, right? That's the next step. Okay. Go in there with the flashlight.
I need to find some contactors here.
Okay. Okay, flashlight. Okay, so they're in here somewhere.
I found one electric contactor. I should look for more in case it is not enough.
So that's what they look like. Okay. I didn't know that was a contactor.
An oxygen cylinder. It is empty.
Okay. So if it turns yellow, that means we found something.
Second contactor.
Gotcha.
The task would be easier if I had
that flashlight
infrared
part
vision
is
or an
cool.
item scanner.
Of all the puzzles, I think this is the coolest so far, yes.
A toolkit. I could bring it along, but I do not think I will be back to the workshop anytime soon.
Probably not. Probably not.
I have no high temperature protection. This device could stop a fire, but it is too bulky to carry around, and besides, it is not functioning.
Of course it's not functioning. Here's another contactor.
Third contactor. It appears intact.
Okay, so we got 3. What is that?
An analog device for weighing small objects.
A scale, okay.
It is very inaccurate.
It is very inaccurate.
Acrylic paint. Ineffective. Only outdated robots are covered with this type of paint.
Outdated robots, huh?
A screwdriver. I do not need it right now.
Okay, you don't need it right now, but you're gonna need it later, I guarantee it. What are these?
Magnesium sulfate. It is useless to me.
Okay. Magnesium sulfate is useless to you. Understood. I already looked over there. We already found one down here, so I think we found everything we need.
Fourth contactor.
Oh,
I think this will be enough. I will
Okay.
give these fuses to Patrick.
Cool. Alright, come here, SpongeBob. I'm not SpongeBob, it's Patrick!
Did you find the contactors?
Indeed,
Yes,
we did.
This is all I could find.
Good. Now I can finish my work. Thank you.
What else can I do while I am here?
Nothing for now. Thank you once again.
Alright.
I am glad to be of help.
RT, Nick needs your help. Please speak with him.
He told me he was too busy for me, and now he needs me. What is that all about? Alright, come on, let's go speak with Nick. Mr. I'm too busy for you. He did say let's speak later.
Thank you for coming, RT. It is good that you joined our organization.
Gregory told me that we have all been deliberately misinformed about what happened to the humans. Although USS Robotics had never approved of humans, I always felt curious about them. I read their books and explored their items that I found. The corporation failed to stop me, only because I blocked automatic updates.
You are right. Most robots downloaded the malicious update and are now indifferent to humans. In fact, they alarm the police at the detection of any human or robot who has been in contact with a human. The fact that the police arrived so quickly at the crash site is unusual. I hope we can figure out what happened. At first, I assumed that it was you who led them to the crash, but then I discovered that you did not send an alert to the police. This must mean that you have not been contaminated by the update, and I do not have to interfere with your intellectual block. Then again, Gregory will fill in the details. I just wanted to ask for some help. We are restoring the building's main systems. I fixed the intercom, so now we have the internet. The only way anyone can detect us is if we let them. RT, the servers are on the basement level. Could you please start servers number 1, 3, and 4? Then make sure all the nodes are functioning and activate the connection to the internet.
Isn't that going to get us
please
caught?
Return here.
Okay, I will do what I can.
Okay, wow, okay. I will do what I can. I guess. Turn on 1, 3, and 4 servers. Where do I do that at? I think he said downstairs, right? Yep, okay. What is it about? I told you, it's our human legacy. Yep. So we need 1, 3, and 4. We gotta turn 1, 3, and 4 on. I assume that's this thing over here, right?
This is an electric switchboard. I will get to work on it as soon as I customize all the other parts of the server.
Oh, okay, maybe this is it?
This router distributes traffic across the hospital network. It is missing a chip. The router will not work without it. There are a few chips here, but they are out of order.
See, I knew I was gonna need that chip. I knew it. At least we know where it's at. What is this? I'm curious. I want to click on things. Tom, thanks for yesterday evening. The exhibition was amazing. The white rabbits were adorable. Call me this weekend, Trisha. Okay. What's this?
I can open the cover of this console.
Good, do it. I'm sure that has something to do with something. Oh, it's all rusted.
It is missing a fuse.
That giant ass fuse that I can't do anything with. Okay, so I need the fuse and the chip. What's this?
Starting the servers is the highest priority.
Well, I'm sure I can't do that without the other pieces, right? 1, 2, 3, and 4.
I started the necessary servers.
Okay. Set up the internet connection. How was I supposed to do that? I have to go get the fuse and the routers and all that, right? I'm assuming. What's this? A pile of junk?
If I refused to cooperate, I would be disintegrated just like them. Why would the police robots do that? They must have realized the consequences. The USS updates probably damaged their logic module.
Yep, logic module. So they did kill the... they dismantled them. Dismantled them real good. How am I not supposed to leave here yet? Maybe... But I need pieces. Maybe I need to do this.
It is missing a switch. I need to find it, otherwise I cannot finish setting the server. It is probably somewhere nearby.
Okay. I don't see anything red. I see nothing. It's probably nearby, but I can't leave the room, and there's nothing laying around here, so I don't get it. But I'm going to take a quick break. I will be right back after this message from No. Okay, and we're back. Thanks for being patient and enjoying the wait screen. Oh, there we go. We just walked through. Okay, so there's a whole bunch of stuff over here. Is this a fuse? Let's go pick that up. I'm sure it's something. There's the handle we need.
It is a fuse, but it is broken and will not work.
Okay, well that big ass fuse is upstairs. So here's the handle. Go pick that up. Is that a charging station? I think that's a charging station like we had in the workshop.
It is the same switch needed for the switchboard.
Oh, he got all echoey. Okay, so we know where the other 2 items are. We might as well go pick them up since we're here, unless it won't let me do that. It's quite possible that we have to do this in a particular order. But we know that we have the fuse here.
I found a working fuse for the server.
Good. Okay. And then we know in here is that little piece that we didn't need at the time, but now we do. Okay, so it's right here. So pick that up. Oh, look, he got the holographic display.
Then I can fix the router in the server room.
Good, good. Okay, cool. Get it. Okay, what is this now? Look at this. This is cool.
The holographic table resumed working as soon as we restored power. It is projecting a hologram of the shuttle where I found the human bodies.
Oh, human bodies. So they weren't alive? Did they die in the crash? Okay. Let's go put all this stuff back into the server room and start the server. Come on. Okay, so I guess do the router first.
The router should work with this chip.
It should. Put the switch in there.
Good. It fits perfectly. Now I can finish setting the switchboard.
Cool. And then put the fuse in there.
The terminal is functioning now. I still have to set the switches on the switchboard.
Okay, I'm not sure. It didn't give me a pattern. Maybe it's the same. Maybe it's 11100. 1 1 1. Oh no, it's one of these things. Nope. Okay, how do oh shit. Nope, that's not right. Okay. No! Why did it do that? No! God damn it. Okay. There's got to be a way to do this. It's... No! Why is it doing all 3? I don't like puzzles. Okay, there's got to be a logical conclusion on how to do this. Okay, so that switches that one. So if we do this, and then we do these 2, but that turns that off. I don't get it. No, that turns these 2 off. Turn those 2 off, and then turn that... I have no idea what I'm doing at this point. I know what I'm trying to accomplish. I have no idea how to do it. Nope, I'm just randomly clicking things, and it's not working. Hey, we got it.
Activate the data transfer in the console. If I follow the correct procedure, we will have access to the internet.
Just for a second, you fool. I know, puzzles suck. I'm sorry. What are we supposed to do with this now?
The router is functioning correctly. I better not touch anything here.
If it's not broke, okay. I guess let's go touch this and connect it to the internet. I don't think that's a good idea.
I finished my work. I should return to Nick.
Okay, let's go return to Nick. Achievement unlocked. System admin. All right. Is that great? Hey, puzzles are not my thing, okay? We did figure it out. I was just clicking buttons. I didn't figure anything out. I just clicked buttons until it worked. All right, Nick.
Let us not distract him.
Oh, that's Patrick. Nick is this way. Are you Nick? No, I'm Patrick. All right, come here, Nick. Puzzles aren't my thing, playing a puzzle game.
I see an active connection, but it took more time
That's
than
true.
I expected. Did something go wrong?
Yes, I need to replace a few details, but it is all right now.
Good. The communication issue is solved then. Abigail and I fixed a portable intercom for you, and I set a protected connection on it.
Good
Take
job.
it. You will need it on your first assignment.
Oh, I'm getting an
Okay.
assignment.
What will it be?
Gregory will let you into details now.
We'll let you into details. Awesome.
So, everyone is here. As you already know, a group of humans we intended to accommodate have died in a crash. Abe was disabled.
Aw, poor Abe.
Next thing, we have a new task. Yesterday, our informer, police robot F2, should have brought us data disk with important information. He did not show up and there is no contact with him. We must obtain that data. Our plans will be compromised if the USS gets it first. We cannot
Interesting.
enter our informer shelter because we will be detected the moment we step into the city. But police does not know about you, RT, so your task is to go to the city and find out what happened to F2.
He was probably disintegrated for helping you. But sure, okay. What does the disc contain? Mission priority, informant, how to get... Okay, what is your priority?
Which task is top priority?
Finding the data disk. With it, we can save many lives.
You obviously think that a human life is more important than a robot's. Such choice of priorities seems unusual to me, but I will trust your opinion because you were right before.
Soon you will see that you made the right choice. Let us get back to your task.
I mean,
You
I'm
may
partial.
Contact us and report
'cause
the
I'm a
situation. Nick provided you with a portable intercom with an encrypted transmission channel. You cannot be traced, but to avoid suspicion, I do not recommend to use it very often.
All right, I see.
That is it. Let us move forward. Patrick, prepare the aero car for the flight.
All right.
Nick,
I
check the
love their
communication
responses.
once more.
All right.
Abigail, give RT his plasma cutter. He may need it.
Okie dokie.
So I get my plasma cutter back. Alright, alright. Staring wistfully at my Steam library to figure out something to play while listening to the unstoppable sound of children's shows in the background. Yeah, that's a thing. You know what I do? I just scroll randomly, like I just and then click on something, and that's how I decide what I'm playing next in Javo Joe. That's how we landed on this. Look at that aero car. Look at that slick ride. Literally moving up in the world. Is that Batman or Mothman? It's like Bat Mothman. What is that symbol? I'm really curious. Is police unit F2, is he Bat Mothman? Is that he took over
I'm
the...
on site. This is the informer's house. I need to find apartment number 5.
Apartment number 5, okay. We're gonna go find apartment number 5. Wait, what's this? Why is it popped up?
A canister for storage of the liquid fuel that was banned in the last century due to its highly explosive and toxic nature.
So they banned gasoline, but they just let it sit everywhere? That's...
Nick and Patrick repaired the aero car, but there are still a few issues with the electronics. The onboard computer and headlights are not working. I could repair them in my spare time.
I'm gonna have spare time. I feel like this is gonna be an investment of a long game. Okay, flat 0. I don't see anything else around here. Flat, I can't see what that says. 4, 1. Is that 4? What's this one? That's 2.
Who is there?
Okay, so that's not the... Okay, never mind. Sorry. Just making sure you're alive. Wellness check. I guess let's go upstairs. Well, that got really loud all of a sudden. Okay. They said it was 5. Uh-oh. Dude's dead. Dude's disintegrated. I can't go that way. Yep. Police
The police officers have sealed the apartment. Our messenger's cover has most likely been blown.
Oh shit, and there's a thing there. I don't want to walk in front of it. They know who I am now. It's gonna take my picture and I'm gonna be a wanted
police
man.
Airlock. It cannot be opened without special equipment. I need to find another way to get in.
Well, I have the plasma cutter.
I could cut the lock off with the plasma cutter, but it would activate the alarm, and that would expose me.
Why did that get loud all of a sudden? Okay, so I can't plasma cutter. What is this?
It is empty.
Good to know. Good to know. What's this?
Humans were paranoid about their safety. These doors could withstand a small explosion.
Okay, so that's not a way in. Can I go this way with the bike? What is the bike?
Despite the scientific progress, humans sometimes preferred primitive vehicles.
Can I grab it? What can I do with it?
I do not think this bicycle will hold my weight.
Then why give me the option to grab it? Okay, well, I can't go that way. I can't go up. I can go down. Ooh, gas. What's this?
Perhaps I could find many useful things here. But right now I have to accomplish another task. Maybe I can come back later.
Okay, the door can withstand explosions, but the walls probably can't. So put the canister over there and blow shit up. God. I don't see anything. Okay, so I have to find another way into apartment 5. I guess I go back down. Am I gonna get caught? Okay, what is this?
A device for temperature control in the building. The red light indicates that it has been deactivated. Therefore, it is most likely useless.
Okay, good to know. What else is here? Apartment 1. I was just looking at it.
The elevator is broken. I will have to use the stairs.
Of course. Okay. So there's nothing useful in this area. We've already knocked on that door. So I guess I'm going to have to go back outside, right?
I read that humans use these boxes to receive mail. It was a very unreliable method. There was also something about pigeons.
Pigeons, huh? Okay. So I assume I have to go back outside and try to, use the fire escape to get in. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Let's go try to use the fire escape. I'm here for this. Oh, what's this?
Humans used to throw out so many useful objects. I built most of my devices using materials that humans considered trash.
Yeah, that's the thing that happens.
Now it is not the time to explore these garbage cans. My priorities have changed.
I want to explore the garbage cans.
It is too high. I need to hook the ladder and pull it down.
With what? See, you have to explore the garbage cans to find the hook. There's a baseball cap. Can I put the baseball cap on my head?
Humans used to...
No, alright. What is this?
Maximum power capacity, 1.21 gigawatts.
That's a reference. 1.21 gigawatts! We need a hook. A hook. Where's a hook? Can we find a hook? Plasma cutter.
If my priorities had not changed, I would certainly disassemble this old car for its use. Besides, it would be irrational to use my cutter for this purpose. It would certainly damage the details.
Oh, okay, but I need a hook. That's what I'm looking for. I need a hook. I didn't see a hook in the building. Did you all see a hook in the building?
It appears that something heavy hit this old-fashioned car.
Ooh, okay. The walking robot among us. That was the achievement we just unlocked. So, I don't see anything else that we could find a hook from. We need to hook the ladder. It won't let us look in there. Is there anything else? Nope. Okay. Is there anything else? 1.21 gigawatts. I don't see anything else in here. It won't let me look in the garbage. Was I supposed to click on something maybe? Or is it just the hat? Okay, it's just showing me the hat. Okay. I don't see a hook. Maybe there is a hook inside. Maybe I missed that. Let's go back in and look and see if we can find a hook. Gotta find a hook. I don't see anything here. Clicked on all that.
These doors are technically more advanced than the building itself. I think they have been recently replaced.
Ah, so the robots replaced these doors, huh? The elevator's broken, we already know that.
It is not the apartment I'm looking for.
Yeah, okay. Can I knock on it anyway like I did the other one? I don't think so. Doesn't look like there's anything there. Let's go upstairs and see if we can find a hook upstairs. It's so loud when he goes upstairs. The echoing. Okay, there's got to be a hook somewhere. Otherwise, they wouldn't tell me to find a hook, right? So, can I use this to make a hook? Like that's got some stuff. Or can I use the bike to make a hook? I just ding-dinged the bike. That's all. Okay. I don't see anything else that I can click on to make a hook. What's up, Zant? Welcome back to Java with Joe. I don't see anything to make. Oh, right there's something to click on. What's this? Can I make a hook out of it?
I could reach the ladder with this pipe. I just need to detach it.
Alright, alright.
I better save the cutter's last charge for the window grate. Besides, this pipe does not look solid, so I could try and break it off with something heavy.
Something heavy. Okay. Well, what's heavy? Me, I'm a robot. I have strength. Pull it off. F.
I failed to detach the pipe by hand. I need to find something heavy and try to break it off.
Okay. What's heavy? There's a whole bunch of stuff upstairs that's like I can't use this yet. So let's go upstairs and get that box. A metal man walking upstairs is loud? Yeah, it does. It gets extra loud. This is heavy. Can I use this? No, I can't use this. I can just look at it.
It is empty.
What about this?
Perhaps I could find many useful things here.
The bike isn't heavy enough, so we can't plasma cutter our way into that. I thought that was going to be useful. Apparently not. Something heavy. Maybe we have to go back outside and grab the yeah, I think maybe we have to go outside back to the dumpsters. Find a way to lower the ladder. That's what we're working on. We found a way to lower the ladder. We just have to find something heavy to break off the thing with. So let's go out into... Wait. Nope, we can't use that. We can just look at the fuel and tell people it's bad for you. Okay. So...
Now it is not the time to explore these garbage cans.
It is if we need something heavy, robot. Come on, logical. Logical conclusion. There's got to be something heavy in the trash. Nope, just... Okay. Just a hat. 1.21 gigawatts.
Capacity.
I don't... Oh, wait. Is that what I need?
Concrete wreckage.
Pick it up.
Why would I need concrete wreckage?
Because it's heavy! It's not useless! We need something heavy and concrete... Okay, fine. Concrete wreckage is not heavy enough to break this thing. What is it that it wants me to grab? I don't know. I don't get it. There's got to be something laying around nearby that we can pick up. I don't see anything in here. There's nothing in these carts. Is the bicycle heavy? Is that what...
No. I prefer an aero car.
You don't want a tricycle? Okay.
This is a bicycle, which is a wheeled vehicle propelled by human muscle power. I thought it would be bigger.
It's because it's a baby strike. Okay, so none of this stuff is useful. What is it trying to get me to grab? What does it want me? The car is probably heavy enough. Yeah, let's go try and grab the car. Let's go drag. Car's heavy. Maybe I have something in the car that I wasn't aware that I had in the car. Who knows at this point.
If I had a transport earlier, I could save a lot of time. However, it is not easy to find a repairable aero car these days.
But the police will have them. If concrete wreckage isn't heavy enough, I don't know what else to do to get that thing out.
Why would I need concrete?
Because it's heavy. What's this?
I can use a brick to break off the pipe in the hallway.
Yep, you could. You could also use the concrete wreckage. You're a fucking robot. Pick that shit up. Alright, let's go break this pipe and get up that ladder. Oh my goodness. Okay. I love how the run is not even a run. It's just like a barely jog.
I can most likely break the pipe with the brick. It is one of those rare cases when brute force is more efficient than science.
Ew, is that sewage?
Good. Now I can reach the ladder.
Yeah, okay. Let's go reach the ladder then. Look at it, it's flooding. Somebody's gonna notice that shit. Literally. Is there anything in the trunk of those vehicles? I looked in there. This is a very linear story progression. They need you to find certain items, apparently, in certain locations in order to progress. It is definitely a point-and-click adventure. Can my robot not jump?
It is not working. Unfortunately, I cannot jump.
Oh my god, you're a useless robot. Okay, well, that's probably what the concrete wreckage is for.
Should
Move
I try
it.
to stand on this wreckage and reach?
Yes, please. Just stand on the... If you can lift it, why didn't you use that? It's fine. It's fine. Stand on the thing and pull down the ladder. Oh, Q. E. What if I hit the wrong button? Do I go down? No, it just doesn't let me do anything. Just Q and E, over and over again. Space. Alright. Making the plasma. Would there even be a sewage left without it being all robots? You would think after all that time, yeah, it would evaporate and dry up and be like dust when he pulls it off or something. Cutscene. Uh-oh. They already know? Shit. They're here already. Oh, okay.
Looks like the police officers did not notice me.
Lucky you. Okay, so we made it into the building. Find the data disk. Okay, well, let's point and click our way through this too.
Our messenger's intercom. This model is newer than the one in the hospital. It is functioning.
Okay, well, grab it. Can I grab it and take it with me?
It most likely contains useful information, which could help me to find the data disk.
It also has a camera. I'm not sure that's good. Calls. Empty. No calls in history. All right, mail. Fletcher. Empty. F2, why are you not responding? Are your systems operational? I will relocate the group so as to avoid risk. I will wait for you in the core. I installed an extra defense protocol. Check the painting. You will need the key. Okay. My dear friend, accept my apology, please, for sending you this letter with no consent. My name, the Honorable Mr. Daniel, without any claim to come up with the money, and if left not unclaimed, will be transferred. So that's spam. That's... Robots send robots spam messages. That's interesting. Okay. Firmware update. Changes in this edition. Optimization of the stabilization system when the battery charge is at a low level. An error with the connecting to the USS Finder from a private network is corrected. Function that erases the daily log. Book files is added. Algorithm of data transmission is added. Various improvements and optimization of the operating system are added. The vulnerability that allows bypassing of the firewall protecting the installation of third-party software is corrected. Please switch to the USS portal to receive detailed info and download this update. Maybe he got updated. Changes in this edition. A function that erases the daily logbook files. This is the same thing. Why did he get two of these? Please switch to the USS portal and receive to download an update. Okay. That doesn't help me, other than that one.
I need to delete this mail, so no one will ever read it.
Oh, okay, how do I do that? How do I delete it? This one? Can I delete? Delete. Oh, I deleted all of them. That's fine, whatever. Okay. What else we got? There's a... Ooh, gun! Can I pick it up?
The ammunition for this weapon has not been produced for many years, so it is completely useless. There is no point in disassembling it either, because it is too primitive to operate.
Primitive weapons, huh? Robots aren't afraid of guns. Okay, so... I guess we can go look at some other stuff. What's this?
An old tablet PC. It appears that it has been used recently.
Well, pick it up!
You won't believe it, but I saw it with my own eyes. A damn robot jacked the aero car. I just can't believe they could do such a thing. I mean, maybe it's some kind of power failure. Listen, turn off just auto updates, just in case. If this is some kind of bug, we better be on the safe side.
Yeah, definitely getting like a very iRobot vibe. It's in the flood you left in the hallway. It was flooding pretty quick, wasn't it?
There are only books and some useless junk on these shelves.
Alright, well, useless junk. Pick that up.
Police are quite active in this part of the city. I need to be careful.
Okay, good to know. Good to know.
I would like to read this old literature, but it is not the time and the place.
Why is that camera like flashing? Pick it up.
I cannot carry any extra materials now.
Okay.
I better come back later when I have the chance to digitize these books.
It's fine, that's fine, that's fine. What's this? Look at the painting.
The letter mentioned a painting, but how could it possibly help?
I'm sure it's behind the painting. Move the painting. Move the painting. Yep. There's a safe behind the painting. Look at that.
There is a secret safe deposit behind the painting. It is likely that the safe contains what I am searching for.
Good. Let's,
I am stuck. I need to contact Gregory and decide what to do next.
Okay. Contact Gregory.
Hello, Gregory. I am on site.
Describe the situation. Did you succeed in entering the informer's apartment?
We did. We were very successful. Someone was here before me. It was not easy.
Yes, but I did not find F2.
There's an
airlock on the front door. It looks as though the police were here recently and searched the place.
If they found the data, we are in trouble.
The disk is probably still here. I found a secret safe that has not been opened by the police, but I do not know how to open it.
I will ask Nick to help you. What else did you find?
I saw an unread message on the F2's intercom. It was received less than a day ago, most likely after the police visited the apartment. It says that the informer had an appointment in a place called The Core.
The Core. Let me see. There is an abandoned bar with such name 12 kilometers away from where you are. If you do not
The
find
Core
the
is
disc
not the
here,
dive.
you should go and check there.
Alright, cool. How do I crack the safe? What if the bar it's a trap?
How do I crack a safe?
I want to
Nick
crack.
will connect to it using your intercom. Explore its security and tell you what to do. It is strange that the police did not open the safe during the search.
It was hidden behind a painting. They probably just didn't find it.
A secret safe? But how did you find it?
I was looking at the painting when I noticed that it can be opened.
It is curious that you noticed that. Robots usually do not pay attention to pieces of art. That is probably why the police officers could not locate the safe.
Okay.
Okay, I am giving you Nick. Report when you find anything. Over.
I don't know. I don't trust this robot either. I think they're all playing an angle here.
Hello, RT. Put your intercom closer to the safe so I can connect to it.
Is it
All
like
right.
Wi-Fi? I had to turn that off so that I could walk over here to connect it. Okay.
The safe is next to me.
Good. I am launching a connection. Connected. The safe is old-fashioned. I already found information about a security vulnerability of this model on the internet. We need a factory reset. Done. The safe has
That was
just
quick.
generated a new password. I intercepted the password, but it is encrypted.
What do we do?
It uses cryptographic protection, which cannot be hacked remotely. I will write you a password guessing program. Swap the elements on the save screen and use the hints on the intercom panel.
Oh,
Ready.
great. Another
You can
puzzle.
start now.
No.
RT,
Okay.
I am cutting the connection. Someone is trying to intercept our signal. We must go radio silent for a few hours. You have got everything you need to crack the safe. Over.
I have never cracked anything. Now I can only count on myself.
Oh, look at this. Okay, so we need to make this a 6. Wait, what? There we go. Oh, wait. Did it because it was right? No, I think it's supposed to be a 6. Maybe. Ah, there we go. Maybe they're supposed to line up. Like, just... There we go. Okay. I'm so bad at these. Why? Why do they put these in here? There we go. Okay, now we can do this one. 0! It's supposed to be a 0. Aha! There we go. We got it. Oh, no! We gotta do this for 4 numbers? Alright, alright. Alright. Maybe it's a 7. No, why does that line up? That's not right. Oh, because maybe it is supposed to be a 6. There's 6. Okay. 0, 6. There we go. 0, 6. I don't think that lines up. Maybe that does. 8. Supposed to do an 8. There we go. Wait, is that not right? That doesn't match up. A 9. There we go. 0, 6, 9. It said use the hints, but I can't read any of that. Okay, so 0, 6, 9. Is this an 8? There we go. Zero, 6, 9. 9. Okay. 7. That's not right. Is that right? 3. Okay, maybe it's a 3. There we go. 3. Hey, look at that. Okay. We hacked it. We got an achievement unlocked. Hacker. 069. Nice. A key. A key. A key.
As I expected, there's no data disk inside, but it seems that I found the key that is referred to in the letter. I have to take a risk and go to a bar called The Core, where I will probably find something of use.
Okay. So now we have to go to the core, but it is 12:37, and I think this is a great place to wrap up this episode of Java with Joe. So we're going to click to the main menu and get out of here. And we're going to go ahead and quit out of here so that we don't have a whole bunch of noise in the background. Ba-doom. And then we'll switch over to the Just Chat. And there we are. All right. So a lot of puzzles involved in that game, but a very interesting story. I get a lot of iRobot vibes from that. Very interesting to unravel that the corporation was lying to this robot. And yeah, so that's an interesting game. I am going to go ahead and say goodbye for the day, and then we'll see you tomorrow for, what is the next game we're playing? Tomorrow's game is, let's see here. Let me pull up my schedule here. Java with Joe. Java with Joe. And tomorrow is, oh, that's the free flying one. That's going to be the cool free flying one. It's a first person puzzle adventure. So you like fling this little grapple hook out, and then you have to kind of platform from platform to platform. So that's going to be cool. Have a good day. You too, Dragon. Everybody have a fantastic day. And we'll see you tomorrow for the free ones. Until then, I totally screwed up that exit, but that's okay. Until then, stay nerdy, friends, and we'll see you next time.